Hey y'all. Yes, this is Jessie Kaelyn. Your empathic mirror to your soul, your brother in arms in the war for peace. And I just want to say that yes, this is a different layout. You're not seeing my face, but I think I'm going to be trying this format where you guys see the spread and I just really vibe out, and I don't have to like look at you. I can just zone in on the cards. And also for fun, to like launch off this new sort of format. And please let me know below if you're okay with the change. I would like to hear positive things, but I will take criticism. But I do think that this is good. I like this. I really, really do. Okay, so what's going on here? What do you have, Jessie? Why are the crystals just laying out? This is a very special event where you can choose a crystal, 1, 2, or 3. And I will do 3 different readings here. So you choose the crystal that you are drawn to, and you will get a bit of a more specific reading. So card number 1, well really card number 1, for reading crystal number 1, for this reading, this is the Citrine in Geode form. This is called the Guardian Angel Stone, fondly amongst the community. This is Selenite, I think, and this is a great cleanser and blender crystal. And this here I have Citrine. All right, and forgive my hand. I don't know how. If there's a Mac person out there and you can walk me through the very simple steps, I'm sure, on how to like not let my computer fall asleep. I like to be able to see myself so I can see like where the cards are and everything without having to touch because it's just my laptop on an angle. But all right, so this is Citrine. This is solar plexus oriented, and it's a very good manifesting stone. Don't choose the one that you think is the prettiest or whatnot. Just choose the one that you are drawn to. And then I will be time stamping these down below so you know what time the reading for the spread starts if you just want to skip ahead to whatever you've decided. All right, so for the Citrine, I am using the Archangel Power Tarot by Dorian Virtue and Rodley Valentine. Oh, and also, first off, if you would like a personal reading with me, you can follow the instructions down below, send the payment through Venmo or PayPal, and get in line for the reading. Send me an email to jessiekaelyn777@gmail.com. And also we can do some Reiki healing if you are interested in a session there. I will also be offering on the table some twin flame readings as the card jumps out. And so love reading and twin flame readings. If you do decide to do a twin flame reading, please come. That's fine. I love romance reading. I was going to put a restriction on it, and that's so stupid. Why would I do that? Okay, so we're going to start with these, and then we're going to shuffle and continue. So the reason why I chose this deck for this crystal, by the way, is because it's the Guardian Angel Stone. I felt that someone out there needed to heed a message laced with protection. For whatever reason, protection is needed. All right, so we have 3 of Ariel, Ace of Raphael, Queen of Raphael. Okay, so a lot of healing hearts and upper heart chakra. All right, 3 of Ariel is really suggesting that you do what makes your heart sing. Do what gives you pleasure. Drink deeply in that nectar of life. All right. Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Others being your spiritual team, okay? Others being your higher self. And that will directly reflect in with people. The more you cooperate with your angels, the more you naturally cooperate with actual physical human people. They're kind of one and the same. Angels work through people all the time. So if you can work on receptivity with people and maybe not hate on people as a species so much, even though we deserve a bit of a reprimand, right? Just a change in direction, you know, not too much, too hard, too fast, no guilt games. The channeled message here being to really relax, all right, to not push for anything and to enjoy yourself. I'm feeling heart chakra, lower heart chakra, and like upper solar plexus work. So the gentler you are with yourself and the more that you accomplish self-love, the easier it will be to see the 3D world reflect kindly to you. All right? And that's what you want. You want gentleness. You want kindness. You want that. So receive it. Seek it out for yourself. And that's what you want in a partner, that gentleness. And so it all starts with you. It starts with quieting the mind. It starts with actively stopping that negative Nancy naysaying of, well, you can't do that. Well, there's limitation. There's a reason why. There's a possible bad outcome. You know, don't focus on that. Be gentle with yourself. Have optimism. Have hope. Manifest joy and ease. First with yourself, then with the partner. All right? Ace of Raphael, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Y'all are headed toward harmony in your hearts, in yourself first. I'm not sensing attachment. I'm sensing detachment from a lover. So very single energy or isolated energy. So if you are in a relationship, but you are feeling as though there really is no connection, there's no spark, there's nothing really tying you to this person, I mean, in the eyes of the angels, you're not a bond at that point, right? And in fact, you may just be settling and letting your energy drain into other areas, or just drain entirely. It can affect all avenues of your life. So there's that warning to chill and seek joy and laugh. Don't take things so seriously. Don't focus on what turns you off. Focus on what turns you on. Positive new emotional experience. All right? Which will lead to fulfilling romantic relationships. And right now you are currently experiencing deep and lasting insights. All right? And watch for those twitches too. Those are tells. I am your channeler. I have physical signs. I do have physical responses to energy surges. And then Queen of Raphael, kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Okay? Well, it doesn't matter. Getting really in tune with spirit. Feeling signs, feeling a connection, feeling your soul vibrate when synchronicity happens. All right? And that will lead you to true love. Those are the breadcrumbs you want to follow. Not just to get to true love, but to get to your passions. You know, we romanticize romantic love so much that we deny ourselves so many other kinds of love. We're already so deprived. It's just the romance. Get married, have children. But there are all kinds of love, and it starts with the love of yourself. Let it seep into other areas of your life. And yeah, go from there. All right? So that was you. All right. So this time around, deck number 2, if you chose the Selenite wand. For y'all, I'm using Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. And, oh, do you know what I forgot to do? Oh, that's okay. I can totally just cleanse the deck with a little blow. Scatters the energy away. All right, shake it off. And the reason why I chose this deck for the Selenite, the Balancers, if you chose this crystal and this reading, that is because you are seeking guidance. You are ready for guidance. Daniel, I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. All right. All right. So, things are getting serious. Soul work levels are hot and heavy. But worth it. It's a slow, tense trudge. You know, you're working out and you're working that muscle resistance with heavy resistance. That's one way to build muscle, right? And so it feels like, not like you're dragging your baggage. Don't get that idea in your head. More that you are dragging like a coliseum, like just so much stone of beautiful creation. That is yourself. You know that things are on the right track when you hit obstacle after obstacle, but you have the energy and the diligence to see it through. That's what's going on here. You're breaking down your own walls and your own walls and your own walls, and so is your partner, and you are getting toward each other. If you have seen The Labyrinth with David Bowie, it's kind of like at the very beginning where had she listened to the caterpillar and she had gone straight through, she would have beelined for the castle. And that's what it feels like, just wall after wall, but you are headed toward each other fairly quickly. So have faith, have diligence, have discipline in your patience. All right? Things are happening. You are earning it. You are working toward it. Desiree, no, conditions are not favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. All right? Eyes to the horizon, and send your higher self to look at your life in a 3D perspective, in a very hawk point of view, very, very aerial is more the word, bird's eye point of view, not 3D perspective. But to just elevate beyond that and to see things coming your way. You know, when will my husband return from war? When will they get here? When will I be ready? Let's see. Let's see if there's a clarifier with the third card. Archangel Michael, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. When you're ready, that's when. All right? So surrender to the magic. That's a very good message with the Desiree card. Just surrender. Hit those walls. Tackle them. Conquer them. Face yourself in every mirror. You are on a quest. You are headed toward victory. And the ultimate challenge will be to listen to yourself so much that it may seem crazy to the people around you, or nobody else would have gotten to that conclusion. All right? So y'all are getting to know yourselves. You're getting to love yourselves. You're putting in the effort. You're putting in effort to receiving signs. You're connecting through hardship to spirit. And let me tell you what, that's like one of the main ways you do it. One of the only ways. Life is suffering. You know, yin and yang, light and dark. You got to take the good with the bad. And sometimes the good is just the whipped cream that you can't see on the sundae, but it's there, and you know it. And you will taste it. But by then, will you even want whipped cream? Maybe something better is coming along, all right? So remember that. And I just want to clarify, something better coming along does not necessarily mean another person. No need to look very hard. All right? Let it come to you. All right. Focusing on yourself. I love it. Okay. And so for those who chose the Citrine, reading number 3, we're using The Flower Therapy by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. And the reason why I chose this deck is because a lot of expansion, a lot of growth happening here. And it was very fitting with the Citrine. Into your future, into your past lives, your present life, your future life, and not just the future of this 3D life, but future generational reincarnative experiences. All right, so, okay, family harmony. Your loved ones form a strong pillar of support. Embrace their love and put past issues behind you. Let go of anxiety. Peer pressure. Right. Sorry if that was a little too loud on the camera. But what you can do for yourself and for the greatest good of all involved is to heal yourself on the level that deals with childhood traumas, original wounds of this egotistical experience, and also maybe do past life regression. It's very simple. There are some guided meditations on YouTube so that you can just trust what comes to your mind while you are being led down this pathway in your imaginational scope, and connect with that lifetime and feel the energetic echoes of it so that you can better understand yourself, better understand your issues, better understand where to go from here, what you didn't do, where you left off, or what you left unfinished in the last lifetime to give you a level up. All right? So let go of anxiety, calm your nerves, and you'll be able to hear the voice of your angels. Please do aromatherapy. Please, it's one of the most instantaneous mind accelerators. Accelerator is the kind of the wrong word. Transporters. You know, if you smell a good smell, I have jasmine. It's one of my favorite smells in the world. It reminds me of being a little girl playing tea party, and I love tea. Tea is for everybody, and it was just the time you dressed up and you had tea, and it was delightful. It reminds me of a different time. And so, anyway, letting go of anxiety, calm your nerves, the jasmine tea, right? Aromatherapy. A lot of you are lavender. Please take this card as seriously as you will. You can get essential oils to smell. You can get bubble bath. You can get lavender themselves. Spring has sprung, at least in my part of the world. So, but there's also, there are so many options. Do go non-chemical. Don't really buy lavender scented candles. Scented candles, long term, you know, don't listen to me. They have chemicals, but what doesn't in this world? Anything's gonna get you. Just be happy. Get that lavender candle if you want. Don't listen to my shame or pressure. All right, so letting go of anxiety. This goes on a deeper level as well. I think we've touched on that, but with the past life regression and whatnot, and picking up where we left off. Really learning how to just let things go. Take a look at the arguments you've had with lovers and or friends and see if there isn't a pattern that you haven't noticed about yourself yet. Okay? Part of the reason why you're in that sort of prickly state is because you feel like you're being judged all the time. You feel like you're being watched. You feel like people are thinking badly of you all the time. That's in your mind. That's an energy sucker just on your aura, just going, oh yeah, just feel like shit. You know, I love it when you feel like shit. And the thing about these energy suckers is that you can't just be like, damn you, go away. You have to deprive them of their energy source. You have to deprive them of those thoughts, and eventually they will detach. All right, in search of another. And we can all become strong enough where, you know, we don't think negative thoughts, and we help get humanity to a Christ consciousness unity as we have personal wins for ourselves. So just strive, just evolve, just change, just be aware of where your thoughts go. Take control of that. Interrupt your thoughts with things like, you know what if things work out? You know what if they actually kind of like me? You know what? Does it matter if they like me? Do I like them? Well, you don't have to go into that sort of judgment bubble of truth. You know, you don't want to necessarily do that, but you can release the anxiety, because on an energetic level, it is so limiting. You shrink inside yourself because you are so sensitive and you're tolerating a lot of bullshit in that sensitivity. You are surpassing. You're like jumping over and going like, it's fine, everything's fine. Instead of letting go of anxiety and gently, gracefully, easily deciding to not do that, to not go that route. I'm going to go do this. I can say no without it being an electric storm, without it being a shock, without being a crumbly, without backlash, without punishment. Right? You can let things go in order for the flow to come. Okay? And then we have peer pressure. Don't let others coerce you into a decision. You know in your heart what the right choice is. That's the expansion. That's the growth. Listen to your intuition. Please. This is the time. If not now, when? And then you'll just have spent more time with lack of love, with room for love to be in, but it's not there. You want this partnership? You're going to have to stop listening to the people around you. If you've asked questions of the people around you and they don't get you, they're not really your vibe tribe, they don't speak your language really, not the language that you really want to let out into the world, then why would you listen to them? Why would you take their advice? They don't live in that world. They don't live in your world. Your world will have absolute family harmony. Your romantic life will be balanced, gameless, shameless, supportive, loving, growing, sustainable, nourishing. Your love life will be amazing, beyond your comprehension, even at this moment, even as you're just beginning to realize what it is you can get, what it is that this life has to offer you, what it is you have yet to really truly accept for yourself. Let go of anxiety. Let go of the fear that things will not work out. Let go of the thoughts that you are unlovable. Many people out there have just coped with so much. Let me tell you something. Gestation in the womb is serious business. It is energy work. Fetuses are beings of absorption. What is it that they absorb? It's not just the mother's food and the enzyme and the chemicals of the brain and whatnot. It's not just that. It's the voices around the baby. It's the energies around the baby. And how the vessel is treated is very important as well. And how the vessel treats people as well. So some of you were born into circumstances that just instantaneously, as soon as DMT kicked into your fetus, as soon as consciousness was in this form, there was reason to be anxious. Because coming out into this life, what did you do to deserve this? Nothing. This is the price you pay before shit gets real fucking good. All right? So don't listen to anybody who has settled or refuses to progress in their own spiritual learning journey. Don't listen to people who stay stuck, who justify their own limitations. You don't have to relate to those people. It doesn't matter if people are around you. I mean, those are your peers. That's humanity. You're going to be around people unlike you for the majority of your life. If you're here, you're one of the starseeds. If you're here, you've got missions. If you're here, you've got purpose. So, listen to yourself. Yourself. Your soul speak. Your individual. Your telepathy. The way you hear God is the way you can hear another. Remember that. The way you hear God is the way you can hear another. It's energy speak. It's vibrational impact. Time and space are non-linear. What is love? All right. There's a question for you. Figure it out for yourself. Let go of anxiety. Let go of anxiety. Let go of peer pressure. Let it go. Let it go, babies. It's going to be all right. Daddy's got you. All right? Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. More than fine. It's going to be amazing. You want another card? Let your inner beauty shine, pink rose. You are a brilliant example of God's love. Everything about you is perfect. So let your light shine and inspire others. Lead by example. Do what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. You've been thinking about it. You've been letting it grow. You've been letting it germinate. You've been watering this idea. Be who you're meant to be, not who you expect others expect you to be. This is what's going to bring in true love for you. Balance yourself out and let yourself radiate like the starseed you is. Okay? Okay. Okay. You best hear me now. Just saying. All right. There it is. Those are the crystal, pick your card spread. That's the new format. I hope you like this. I loved it. Oh, I did. Oh, I had a good time. Alrighty. There it is. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for having me. I love you for loving yourself, as always. And I will talk to y'all very soon. Take care. Bye. And it's so close.